Yeah, I gotta be honest, Big Tone. I had to fall back from your boy, man, the locker room, man.
Man, I went up tell you, I've been telling you, man, you ain't want to listen. That
Nah,
boy,
it's
that
not
boy
that I
is a
didn't.
that boy is a
Yo,
two-way player, bro. He's the
a
only nigga.
two-way player.
He's a two-way player, bro. He's the only nigga that keep LeBron picture up no matter what he
Two-way
talk
player.
about.
Got these poppers going
Yo,
crazy.
Big
Nigga,
Tone,
I'm the
the dude
man.
was talking. Like, my thing is, anytime you beat him in a debate, he always got a
I
condescending
sent your girl a
narrative,
Of
message,
course.
said I see you when I
oh,
can.
you guys don't know basketball and all of this shit. So I'm like, all right, well, debate me then.
She
He
sent
like,
me
oh,
one
nobody
back,
debates. We
but
just
I ain't
fans.
never
Our
read
debates
it.
don't matter. And I'm like, so why the fuck you got a show called The Smoke Show?
Cause
Like, it's
pussies
just
only
too much of
pussy
moving
and I
the
get it when
goalposts
I
for
need
me.
it.
And it's like, I just did basketball talk. I ain't talk about none of the extra corny shit he was doing, but
I
just
told you,
basketball talk. When it came down to basketball content, I was whooping his ass.
bro.
And he got disrespectful. He got disrespectful to somebody on my panel, so I stopped fuck with him. You know how I know it was bad? He came all the way. He came to my Facebook. Like, I never seen nobody go from like
Right.
look sorting somebody out on Facebook from
You heard his
YouTube.
feelings. You heard his
Like,
feelings.
bruh,
Yeah.
I went
That's
to
Yeah.
his
crazy.
page. He kept calling. He kept putting my picture. I said, "Yo, you keep putting my picture up."
Like, Luka, look, you just standing there. Look, watch this again, Luka. He just went right by. Luka, what are you doing?
I'll say there was some effort on that one.
Fouling. Luka, what are you doing? Get back in the play, Luka. Luka. He would hate me. Luka, come on, bro.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, folks. We are back, folks. It's been a long time coming, man. It's been a long time coming. We've been doing some good work on these YouTube streets over the last year, pretty much exposing, this whole situation as it pertains to the Lakers and Luka Doncic, folks. This dude was traded in the middle of his sleep, okay, at 25 years old. And we talked about this last night, right? Rob Pelinka, ladies and gentlemen, Rob Pelinka, he did not accurately analyze this entire situation. He did not think this all the way through. And because of it, LeBron James is suffering. Anthony Davis is suffering. And obviously, Laker fans, folks, we have been suffering with Luka Doo-Kie for the past year. Okay? This has all been a waste of time for Laker fans. This will continue to be a waste of time for Laker fans until this dude is traded off of this roster. Now, as you guys know, the NBA media consists of a lot of whites, okay? Now, the whites, they typically do not speak badly about their own. They will defend their own until the cows come home. Okay, folks? This is what the whites do. Do you guys understand how bad it is for the whites to now start to flip on Luka Doncic, folks? I want you guys to really think about this for a second. Really think about what I'm saying here. Whites don't talk badly about their own publicly. This is not what they do. I woke up today, I get on Twitter, folks, and I saw at least 3 to 4 guys that's a part of the mayonnaise media that have flipped, ladies and gentlemen, on Luka Doncic. They are done. They are done. Okay, now one of those guys was Zach Lowe. Now, I don't take Zach Lowe seriously. Okay, to me, he is one of these nerds that, got a job in the media. I don't particularly think, he knows basketball. So I don't really take much of what he says seriously. If you guys remember, he was let go from ESPN. He got fired, folks, right? So I don't really take him seriously that much, but I did see a clip, folks, of, what is it? Yeah, Zach Lowe. I saw a clip of Zach Lowe earlier today going berserk on Luka Doo-Kie that I want you guys to take a listen to. Y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. Let's take a listen to this clip.
Jalen. So Peyton Pritchard sees this, throws the ball to Jaylen Brown. Jalen scores. Stuff like that is just, it's got to be so annoying to play with him. Let alone just like some of the, obviously, we don't need to go into like the antics, but it's just like,
oh no,
I feel like,
let's go into the antics.
Let's go into them.
The whining is back at just peak / Nadir Dallas levels. It's every fucking play. Just play, man. Not everything is a foul. And it's almost like, are you playing to draw a foul or are you playing basketball? Like, which one are you doing? Are you playing one-on-one and like with the refs, or are you playing a game? It's every single possession now. It's completely out of control. It's back to Dallas levels. It's just unwatchable. And I hate it because he's a genius. He's a literal basketball genius who can get any shot and any pass he wants. And what you're talking about, what I've said is something has just not sat right with me this year, and that it just doesn't, the numbers are unbelievable and they'll always be unbelievable. It doesn't feel as unsolvable as Dallas Luka. It feels like some of the predatory passes where he's passing 2 steps ahead of the defense, and you can tell he's enjoying passing 2 steps ahead of the defense. Like, I am going to use
Jalen. So Peyton Pritchard sees this, throws the ball to Jaylen Brown. Jalen scores.
Okay, so I guess that's the end of that clip, folks. About a minute and 23-second clip. You guys just heard what this clown Zach Lowe had to say, right? Folks, it's funny to me how when Nico Harrison identified the problem in Dallas, which was Luka Doo-Kie, and then he traded Luka Doo-Kie, what was funny to me is that all of these same analysts that are now seeing exactly what Nico Harrison saw over a year ago, now they're starting to what? Basically agree with Nico Harrison? Folks, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So wait, let me get this straight. So now y'all agree basically with Nico Harrison, pretty much is what y'all are saying, right? Now y'all agree with Nico. So now my guy Nico's out of a job because he was absolutely correct about Luka Doo-Kie? But because all the whites were so emotional that their favorite white boy got traded by a black man, y'all fired the man? I mean, what is this? I mean, like, seriously, what is this crap? What is this trash that I'm listening to, that I'm watching now? I've been saying Nico's the GOAT. I've been saying Luka Doncic sucks. Now all of y'all want to start agreeing with niggas now? Now everybody's agreeing now. You know what? Let's take a listen to somebody else. Let's take a listen. Luka, I hope he didn't get on Twitter today, folks, because they went in on Luka today. Let's take a listen to Colin Cowherd. Now, once again, he's a part of the mayonnaise media. I don't take this dude seriously, okay? I don't take Zach Lowe seriously. I don't take Colin Cowherd seriously, right? But, ladies and gentlemen, he decided he was going to flip on Luka Doo-Kie today. So let's take a listen to what he said. He was on his show earlier, running his dick suckers about Luka Doo-Kie. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
We're a year into the Luka trade, it's still not working out that well. It can't take this long. It's not on 41-year-old LeBron to make it work. It's on Luka to make it work. And two things can be true. The Lakers stole him from the Mavs. It was a great trade. And secondly, he is aging quickly. The numbers don't lie. He gets 4 times more technicals now than dunks. His athleticism is regressing. People used to say, well, he's Larry Bird. No, Bird made all defense 3 times. Larry Bird made every teammate he ever played with better. We're a year into Luka and the Lakers. It's not really working yet. How long can it take? Everybody plays well with LeBron. Austin Reeves is not a ball hog. He's a hard worker. He's a shot creator. You can't work with that.
So you guys just heard Colin Cowherd on his show flapping his dick suckers about Luka Doo-Kie. He talking about 2 things can be true. The Lakers won the trade, but yet everybody's now complaining about how frustrating it is to watch this clown play basketball. So how the fuck did the Lakers win the trade then? I mean, when you make a trade of this magnitude, right? When you trade a top 75 player, when you trade a number 1 overall pick in Anthony Davis, who already helped you win a championship, when you trade him, I would expect you to get somebody that's on that level so that the Lakers can continue to win championships, right? You traded away a guy that helps you win a championship for a guy that is never going to win a championship. So once again, how does this make sense? Why is Colin Cowherd up on his show flapping his dick suckers talking about, oh, the Lakers won the trade, but yet he's simultaneously complaining about how terrible it is to watch Luka Doncic on a night in, night out basis? How does this make any sense? I don't take any of these niggas seriously. Straight up. I don't take nobody in the mayonnaise media seriously. They talk out of both sides of their ass. Just a year ago, they were saying, oh, Nico's an idiot. And here we are a year later. They're saying, oh, well, we're tired of Luka complaining. So you agree with Nico then, right? Exactly. Once again, the black man outsmarts you people. The black man outsmarts you people. And what we're going to do is we're going to discredit him. We're going to downplay him. And we're going to flip the narrative to make him the villain, when in reality, he's the genius in this whole ordeal. All of you mainstream media, nerds sitting on your pod trash every day flapping your dick suckers, all of y'all are clowns. Nico's the genius here. He's the only one that had balls. He was the one that identified the reason that the Mavericks couldn't win and will never win is because of Luka Doo-Kie. He's the only smart one here. The rest of these pod trashers are just up here flapping their dick suckers. These are the same people up on their shows talking about, oh, well, yeah, Nico's an idiot for trading Luka, and then the next day they get on their pod trash and they're saying, oh, well, if the Lakers want to win, they need to build the team like the Mavericks did. Well, that was Nico who built that team. This is what they do to us. You guys got to pay attention to what the whites do to us. They downplay us. They flip the narrative on us. They disrespect us. And the whole time, we're the smart ones, and they're just up here flapping their dick suckers. Nico Harrison identified Luka was an issue long before anybody did. He should be applauded. He should be celebrated at this point. If I was the Lakers, I just saw a report 10 minutes ago. They talking about Rob Pelinka is going to move forward with the Lakers. That's the plan. If I was the Lakers, you want to know what I'd do, folks? I'd fire Rob Pelinka, and then I'd hire Nico Harrison, and I would tell him to trade Luka's ass again. You did it once, do it again. That's what I would do. All y'all have done over the last year is waste everybody's time with this bogus ass trade. That's all y'all have done. Now everybody sees what we've been saying for folks. If you guys remember, we did a live show. Let me show you guys. We did a live show when the trade first went down. This was a clip from the show. Now, if you guys remember, when I first went live, I was distraught. I was upset. I was frustrated. I didn't understand why they would trade Anthony Davis for Luka Doo-Kie. Folks, this is a clip from that show that we did the night Luka Doo-Kie became a Laker. Are you a Luka fanboy?
I'm a crash out man, and I'm about to crash out with your permission. May I crash out?
Go ahead, man.
You just kept needling, guy. You just kept needling and pushing and pushing and pushing. You didn't want AR. You didn't want D-Slow. Look at what happened, man. You put Rob in a corner, and he started fighting back. He started crashing out, and look where we're at now. Tomfoolery everywhere. Look to your left. Look to your right. Look at Luka. You caused them to crash out. Reggie, you're pushing everyone to the edge, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tried to give this a chance last year. I did. I gave it about a week or two. I don't even know if I lasted a week watching this dude. I tried. At first, I didn't like it. And then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, they're saying he's a top 3 player, whatever. Let me give it a chance, right? I tried for like a week, folks. I couldn't watch it. Wasn't a fan of his playing style. Just didn't like him. This was last year. Now, everybody wants to come out today talking about, oh, well, he's just unwatchable. He's just unwatchable. Oh, now you guys see what we've been saying. Let's listen to this clown Chris Broussard, folks.
Oh. Are you flirting with the idea that SGA might have more titles in his future and Luka might not?
Oh, yeah. And again, this is not a slight on Luka. Luka is phenomenal, and he's clearly already a Hall of Famer. But I think, Nick, it's on the table that Luka never wins a championship. I'm not predicting that. This is not Chris Broussard saying Luka's never going to win a ring. No. But it is a year ago, I would have said there's no way he's not getting a championship in his career. I think it's possible that he doesn't now, because you and I have talked about this off the air. San Antonio's only going to get better. Mm-hmm. OKC's probably just going to keep getting better. And that's not to mention growth among other teams. And Luka, he's in good shape this year. Maybe he's going to have to get in better shape, because as he's getting older, I think it's just going to be challenging for him to win.
So here's why listen, I think they are super behind the 8 ball from an organizational standpoint. You guys know I'm probably, of the 3 of us, the most down on the Lakers management and infrastructure, and I think it's going to take some time. Like the gap between Presti and Pelinka and Linda Rambis and the Lakers Brain Trust is pretty massive. And so I think that's going to take some working to do by the Walters Group. But here's why, KW, I have a hard time swallowing that. Mm-hmm. I think and this is your favorite part of the show, when I mention Elgin Baylor.
Of course.
I think you really have to go back to Elgin Baylor to find an all-time great player who did not drop off at all in the playoffs, who never got a ring. Like, usually, like guys like Harden, Karl Malone, even Barkley to a degree, they weren't consistently quite as good in the postseason as they were in the regular season. The guys who are this caliber of player, who are consistently in the mix, peel one, even if it's the Dirk path where it looks like, man, they're never going to get one, and then bam, they do. So it would just be, there's not really a precedent for a guy who is this good statistically in the regular season, seemingly gets better in the playoffs, had early playoff success with the conference finals and the finals appearance under his belt in his first 5 years of his career. That guy's never going to win a championship. I think they're behind OKC and San Antonio, in the short term and long term, it feels. But it doesn't mean that you can't ever have a year where you get past them.
I buy that. At the same time, if we went back to that other graphic, you don't have to pull it up, Hubs. But this year's a wash, so this year's done.
This is now, what is this year for him? Year 8? Year 7? Year 7 or 8?
2018 draft. So this is year 8, right? Yeah.
Okay, so this will be year 8, and this is a wash. Let's just, for fun, we don't think it's happening next year. And then if I was like, hey, rattle off some guys that you could see getting championships in the next 5 years, you could bang, bang, bang. You're like, I could see the Celtics getting one. I could see the Pistons getting one. And like all of a sudden you're like,
OKC, San Antonio, Denver.
Houston, Denver gets one. Wherever Giannis ends up, if Giannis goes somewhere, and then all of a sudden you're like, are we up around year 11 or 12 for Luka?
Here's
and
the
then
other
he starts
thing.
to fade.
Here's the other thing, Nick.
Go ahead.
And again, a lot of my issue is with Luka's playing style. And I'm not the first to say this. For years, people have been saying he's Harden, he's James Harden, he does the same thing. And I've said, no, he's different. But we haven't seen a one-man show win a championship. Wilt Chamberlain's 2 years he won the championship, he didn't lead the league in scoring. His scoring dropped, his usage dropped. Jordan, when he was averaging 35 and 37 a game, he didn't win the championship. Yep. LeBron in Cleveland, one-man show, didn't win the championship. Harden hasn't been able to do it. We haven't seen anybody do. Oscar Robertson, he was a one-man show in Cincinnati. He didn't win the championship there. So I just think this style of play, and is Luka capable of playing a little differently? A little differently. Just give me some action when you don't have the ball in your hands. Give me a little more effort defensively. He has to be ball dominant, and that 1 or 2 man teams where 1 or 2 guy creates everything for everybody generally get beat by 5 man teams when the talent is close. And I think that's the challenge.
History backs you up on that, obviously. That's a really fair point. And the history 100% backs you up. The question is, would Harden have done it if you got regular season Harden in the playoffs? Would they have won, even with his style? Because what hurts Harden in the playoffs isn't just his style; it's that he's no longer James Harden. Right. And so that's Luka's kind of the test case.
Shut your bitch ass up,
folks. You guys just heard. Nick Wright and the crew, Kevin Wildes, Chris Broussard. You guys heard these clowns up on their show, wasting everybody's time, once again, flapping their dick suckers, right? Talking about Luka Doo-Kie. Nigga, it's over. It's over. He's a depreciating asset. He's a liability. You want to know why Luka's a liability, folks? Because he doesn't know how to play basketball. Hello? He doesn't know how to play basketball. I heard a clip from Charles Barkley the other day. Charles Barkley, he had a very good point about Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know if you guys heard it. Right? He said that Karl Anthony Towns doesn't know how to play basketball. Did you guys hear this clip? Let me run the clip for you guys. This is what Charles Barkley said about Karl Anthony Towns.
Just because I know the internet, the stupidos on the internet gonna. To me, he don't know how to play basketball. What I mean by that is
nobody will take any.
No.
Nobody will take any offense.
No, but you got to. I'm gonna explain what I mean. he's a terrific 7-foot shooter. But the same criticism me and Shaq had of Joel Embiid. The matchup dictates whether you shoot threes or you go post up. That's what I mean by not how to play basketball. When he got a little guy on him, there's no need to shoot threes. When you got a big guy on you, like if they're gonna play Joel Embiid on you, take him outside, put him in the pick and roll. But the way the NBA is played, and I say, I'm trying to explain because he's a heck of a player. But when they put a little guy on you, go in the post. So that's what I mean. Like when I played and Shaq played, the Joker is the best I've seen at doing this. He don't never let no little guy guard him. He don't shoot threes. Now, he'll shoot a three when he has a big guy guarding him, but when they put one of them little munchkins on him, he take him down low and just punish them. That's what I want to see Karl-Anthony Towns. Yeah, he's a great shooter. And, you know, people criticize me and Shaq, we get mad at all these 7-foot guys shooting threes. I don't mind you shooting a couple threes, but the way the NBA is played today, and they're going to put all these little-ass dudes on you, I ain't letting no little dude guard me. You put a little guy on me, I'm going to take his little ass in the post and punish him.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Charles Barkley a few days ago talking about Karl-Anthony Towns. He was absolutely right. Luka doesn't know how to play basketball. And you want to know what's funny? Is that all of y'all do all this, dick sucking for the Europeans. And y'all talk about how skilled they are. They're so skilled, right? That's been the conversation. That's been the discourse over the internet, right? The last couple of weeks, ever since Kevin Durant jumped out there and basically called out Luka and the Joker. He had a quote yesterday that went viral, pretty much saying, all the media does is take shots at Black Americans, right? Discrediting the AAU circuit, and all they do is dick suck the Europeans and call them, say how they're so skilled and blah, blah, blah. Folks, how are you skilled at the game and you only play one side of the ball? How are you skilled? I mean, help me understand this. Do they not teach defense in the EuroLeague? Where this Slovakian bastard came from? Do they not teach defense in Slovakia? What's going on? Help me understand this, folks. But according to y'all, the Europeans are just so skilled. These niggas suck, man. You play one half of the game. If basketball is 100%, Luka off the rip only plays 50% of the game because he don't even play defense. So off the rip, he's playing 50% of the game. He don't move without the basketball. He can't play off ball. So we got to take off another 25%, right? I mean, what are we talking about? He's a 25%er. He don't know how to play basketball. Nico Harrison, folks, he identified that. He said this fraud ain't worth no $400 million contract. And he traded his white ass. Thank you, Nico Harrison, for saving our sport. Thank you. Because at some point, the cap keeps going up. The money keeps going up. But it gets to a certain point where it's like, okay, yeah, you're eligible to get a Supermax worth $350, $400, but are you worth that? It gets to a certain point. I mean, Michael Jordan didn't get no $350 million contract. LeBron James didn't get that. Kobe didn't get that. And these guys were champions. They went to the finals multiple times. They won multiple rings. Why would we pay a guy who can't even win a ring $350 million? It gets to a point where it just becomes stupid business. I don't know. It just becomes dumb. We're going to pay a guy $350 million that plays 25% of the sport. What sense does that make? Roland says, how are these bums getting paid so much? This is the problem with the NBA. And Michael Jordan spoke about this 20 years ago. Michael Jordan said that they're paying guys in today's generation based on potential. But when Mike and them were playing, they didn't get paid off potential. They got paid off of results. They got paid from winning. This is why I like the NFL. You want to know why? Because they have non-guaranteed contracts, and then they have incentive-based contracts. You get a certain amount of yards, you get an extra $1 million. You make the Super Bowl, you get another $1 million bonus. You get to the conference finals, you get $1 million. You see how much different it is, folks? In the NBA, they got guaranteed contracts. So once a dude signs his contract, he can basically quit. Look at what Ben Simmons did. Niggas act like Ben Simmons was hurt. Niggas act like Ben Simmons, forgot how to play basketball. The nigga didn't forget how to play basketball. The nigga signed for $200 million, or what was it, 170? He signed for 170, and then he said, fuck you niggas, and then he quit. That's the modern NBA, folks. Stat pad, get paid, and then you quit. You guys don't find it funny how every time Kawhi Leonard's in a contract year, he's always healthy and playing games? Every time. Every time Kawhi's in a contract year, all of a sudden he's just not injured no more. And he can just play all the games. Soon as the ink dries on his contract, all of a sudden he's got a knee injury. He can't go. You guys don't find this stuff a little bit fishy? I told you guys a long time ago, Ben Simmons should be in prison for what he did. He should be in prison. Federal prison. Niggas thought I was joking. What he did was a crime. Wasn't nothing wrong with that nigga. When he passed the ball to what's that nigga's name? Matisse Thybulle. He had Trae Young guarding him. Ben Simmons is 6'10". You got 5'11" Trae Young running at you, and this goofball nigga passed the ball to Matisse Thybulle. He literally threw the series. He threw it. He should be in federal prison. Luka's doing the same thing. I saw an interview he did with Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter, right? They asking him about his car collection. He talking about how many cars he got. Folks, y'all don't see what he's doing? He's using the NBA to build his car collection. That's it. This ain't Kobe Bryant, nigga. This ain't LeBron James. That's why I tell y'all, and listen, I'm going to say this for the record. Fuck these Europeans. And you want to know why I say that, folks? Because they use our sport that we built. This is why Kevin Durant spoke out and called you clowns out in the media that want to downplay the black Americans that built this league, made it a multi-billion-dollar operation. He called y'all out. Black Americans built this league. Black Americans turned this into a multi-billion-dollar business. And what these Europeans want to do is they want to bring their asses over here, use our league to make themselves rich. They don't care about our sport. They don't care about the game. They use our sport and then they take their money back to their country over there in Slovakia, Yugoslavia. Niggas always want to correct me. Oh, no, he's from Slovenia. I don't give a fuck where he's from. Fuck his country. How's that? Give a shit from you from Slovenia, Slovakia, Yugoslavia. I don't care. Poland. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care where he's from. It's all the same to me. I'm tired of y'all pandering to these European players that literally just take advantage of us. Ben Simmons from Australia used our sport to take advantage of us. He scammed us. I used to live in Philadelphia. Those are diehard fans up there. Those are hardworking people that pay good money to go watch some basketball. And this clown from Australia, this big goofy clown, this 6'10 clown, wants to come over here and use our league so he can get rich and then say fuck us. And then y'all want to run around, oh, they're just so skilled. They're just so skilled. Remember, he was supposed to be the next LeBron James, right? That's what y'all said about Ben Simmons. Oh, he gonna be the next LeBron. Nigga, please. Like I said, at this point, when y'all be comparing niggas to LeBron and Kobe and Jordan, bro, this stuff, it's just disrespectful. Stop doing that shit, bro. I told y'all that. Niggas talking about, oh, don't compare Luka to Devin Booker. Nigga, please. You ain't who should we compare him to? He ain't nowhere close to my GOAT. You goddamn right I'm gonna compare him to Devin Booker. There's levels to this. You not on my GOAT's level. What are we talking about? Oh, he's better than LeBron now. Get the fuck out of here. 41-year-old, I told y'all that y'all are delusional. 41-year-old LeBron clears a prime Luka Doo-Kie. Nigga, last year, did Luka make an All-NBA team? Did Luka make the All-Star team? Was Luka 6 in MVP voting, or was that my GOAT, LeBron James? And now y'all want to sit up here, oh, it's Luka's team now. It's Luka's team now. You sound stupid. You sound slow. If you don't know basketball, just say that. Honestly. If you don't know basketball, just say that. Just say that. Just say you don't know basketball and be quiet. I'm arguing with some clown on Twitter earlier today. He talking about Luka's top 3 in the NBA. I said, yo, dude, what are you smoking? Cock? Where do you boys get your cock from these days? Where are you flying in your dick? From Cali? This is some high grade cock you dudes are smoking, man. Yo, y'all gotta put the dick down, dude, and stop smoking dick. Seriously. This is some high grade dick you dudes are smoking these days. You dudes be on social media smoking cock. Luka's not even a top 20 player. Niggas talking about he's a top 3 player. Nigga, please. You got these other clowns talking about, oh, well, the best players in the league are European. I said, what are you talking about? No, they're not. Oh, well, who are the best players then? LeBron, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Those are the best players in the NBA. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. The fuck are you niggas talking about? You niggas get one championship and think you done passed my GOAT. Boy, you better get somewhere and sit down, little boy, before you get your little feelings hurt. All that dick sucking you doing. You mean to tell me my GOAT went to 8 straight finals just for Nikola Jokic to make it to 1 finals and he can pass my GOAT? You tell me my GOAT did all this just for some white boy from Slovakia to come all the way over here and he can get to 1 finals and he can pass my GOAT. LeBron didn't get to 1 finals and win, and then he passed Kobe, and then he passed Jordan. No, you got to do this year in and year out, buddy. Kobe went to how many finals? 7 finals? Jordan went to 6 finals. My GOAT been to 10 finals. Magic went to what? 9 finals? Kareem, how many 10 final? How many finals? I mean, what are we talking about? You've been to 1 final. Y'all see him talking, oh, he's better than LeBron. He's better than LeBron. Nigga, please. But this is what they do, folks. For the white European, this is what they do. They're so desperate for another Larry Bird. I told them clowns on Twitter, some clown talking about LeBum. I said, yo, listen, dude, LeBron is ours, man. He's ours. Why don't you go worry about them white players? Oh, that's right. Y'all don't got none. You ain't had one since Larry fucking Bird 50 years ago. Yeah, don't be dissing our players. LeBron is ours. Kobe is ours. Michael Jordan is ours. Don't talk about us. Talk about y'all. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Nigga talk about LeBum and LaFraud and LaThis and LaThat. But who y'all got though? Exactly. You ain't got nobody, nigga. You got a shit sandwich, nigga. You got 2 pieces of sourdough bread, some mayonnaise, some lettuce, some tomato, and some shit in the middle. That's what you got. You got a shit sandwich and you ain't got shit. Don't be sitting here disrespecting our GOATs and our legends. No, worry about your own legends. Oh, that's right. Y'all don't have none. You ain't had one since Larry Bird 50 years ago. It's gotten so bad for y'all that now y'all are dick riding niggas from Slovakia. Now y'all finna start dick riding Cooper Flag. It started with Caden Clark, and now it's finna be Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag's your only hope, folks. And I like Cooper. I do. I like Cooper. He's got a long way to go. So I hope it pans out for you guys, because I like Coop. I do. So I hope it pans out for y'all. I'm hoping y'all finally get somebody that y'all can root for. Because maybe that's why they've been so upset at LeBron for so many years. Because they just don't have anybody. So they just been taking out all their negativity on us. No, leave us alone, dude. Don't worry about us. Worry about y'all. When are y'all going to get in the game? When are y'all going to step up and stop being a bunch of bitches? Larry Bird was the last real nigga y'all had. He was the last one. Y'all ain't got no real niggas. Y'all ain't got nobody that can carry y'all. Yeah, my GOAT shoulders are strong. He can carry the culture. When are y'all gonna have somebody that's gonna carry y'all? Carry y'all culture. You talking about LeBum.
LeBron fans. LeBron fans. LeBron fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. We only got 67 likes on the video. Let's get these likes up, folks. If you guys are just now tuning in, the mainstream media has flipped on Luka Doo-Kie. I think all of you clowns owe Nico Harrison an apology. Be a man and apologize to Nico Harrison. It's that simple. The same disrespect y'all showed him when he traded that bum who plays 25% of the sport. I need y'all to get up on camera, look into the camera, and say, Nico Harrison, we owe you an apology. You are absolutely right. If y'all ain't gonna do that, I don't want to hear nothing about Luka being unwatchable. Keep flapping your dick, sucker. Nico Ben told y'all this boy was buns. But all y'all do is what y'all nerds do. Y'all look at the points. He gonna get his points. You wanna know why? Because he leads the league in usage. He leads the league in free throw attempts. He leads the league in three-point attempts. He gonna get his points. Win, lose, or draw. He gonna get his numbers because that's all he's here for. He's no different from Trae Young. Meaningless stats. Why do you think the Hawks traded Trae Young? I don't hear nobody on the mainstream media talking about how good Trae Young is. He's been forgotten about. He done got traded to NBA Siberia, the Washington Wizards. Nobody's running around talking about how elite Trae Young is. It's over. Everybody sees you for what you are now. A stat padding fraud. Trae Young gets his numbers too. And guess what? Nobody's going to win with him. Y'all have taken this stat crap too far. We don't care about your stats when you lose. When LeBron James, game 1 in the NBA Finals 2018, when he went for 51, 8 and 8, guess what? You lost the game, so we don't bring that game up. We only care about your stats when you win. So guess what? Luka can score 50 a night. And guess what? If the team don't win, if the team ain't successful, you suck. Your points only matter when they contribute to victories. Kobe's 81 is celebrated because they got the win. If he would have scored 81 and lost, we wouldn't talk about it. He scored 81 and won. Didn't Devin Booker get 70 in a loss? We don't care. It was cute in a little moment. He took a little photo and then we moved on. We don't bring that up. The objective is to win the game. That's the whole point of basketball, to outscore your opponent, not to be the highest scorer on your team, not to lead the game in scoring or lead the league in scoring. He's playing a different game, and you niggas don't see that. He's not playing our sport. We're playing our sport. Our players, the black Americans, we're playing the game how it's intended to be played, which is to outscore your opponent. Luka's playing a different game. He's trying to outscore everybody that's playing the game so he can get a new contract. Come on, man. This stuff is too easy, man. Send his ass back to Real Madrid, wherever the hell he came from, and stop bringing these Europeans over here. They suck, man. They don't have the heart. They don't have the physical capabilities to compete with blacks. Just leave them over there. Enough's enough. We've tried this Euro League experiment, man. Enough's enough. These boys is buns. They suck. They don't got the heart like we do. He can't see us. He can't see us or be us. What did Pac say? You niggas can't see us or be us. Come on, man. Y'all niggas is wannabes. Like I said, send Malibu and his brother back. Send Malibu's most wanted and his brother back to Malibu. And stop cosplaying as a hooper. You're not a hooper, sir. You ain't no fucking hooper, man. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. You're a scam artist is what you are. This is fraud. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna start producing some documentaries and some movies on this stuff. This is a movie, man. It really is. This dude is not a hooper. He's a fraudster. He's a Slovakian fraudster. He's the John Gotti of the he's a scammer. Ben Simmons is a scammer. If you don't love the game, man, listen, don't come over here. If you don't love our sport, like I said, this sport was built off the backs of American players. If you don't love our game, why should we allow y'all to get rich off of our sport? Why he didn't play basketball in Slovakia? Oh, they ain't paying like how they paying over here, right? Exactly. Nigga, go play in Slovakia. Go play in Yugoslavia. Oh, that's right. You gonna be playing for a box of cigarettes over there, huh? Come on, man. Stop it, dude. Enough's enough, bro. I'm done, bro. After today, bro, don't mention no European player. Talk how skilled they are. These niggas suck, bro. We got to stop this, folks. I don't know who started this notion that these niggas is so skilled. Not, man, these niggas is garbage. Look at Giannis. Who saved him? An American. Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday. Nikola Jokic. Who saved him? An American. Well, a Canadian nigga. Jamal Murray. Still North America, though. Right? Come on, man. Stop it. They talk about how skilled these guys are, but who's saving them? Who's helping? Who's the reason they won titles? Americans. Giannis ain't winning no championship without Chris Middleton hitting them shots in the clutch. Without Drew Holiday playing that lockdown D. He not winning no title. He can't even win a playoff series. Look at Giannis now. Without Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. What is he doing in Milwaukee? Getting his cheeks obliterated. He's getting his cheeks clapped. And y'all talking about how skilled the Europeans are. Man, these niggas are garbage without us. Luka sucks. He got 2 number 1 picks in his starting lineup. LeBron James and DeAndre Ayton. And he still can't figure out what to do. And how to win games. You're garbage. If it were me, nigga, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be setting LeBron James and DeAndre Ayton up. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be getting them the ball. No, he want to come out here and stat pad all night and run his numbers up so he can go buy another Bugatti. This nigga's a clown, man. Like I said, folks, I'm about to watch this game. You know, like I said, the mayonnaise media, they're a bunch of clowns, man. Now they want to say, oh, Luka's unwatchable. No, nigga. Open up those dick suckers and say, Nico Harrison, we apologize. Until y'all do that, I don't want to hear it. Nico Ben said this dude was buns. But once again, they always try to downplay the blacks. They always try to downplay the blacks. That's absolutely insane. So like I said, folks, I'm about to watch this game. I'm praying that the Magic get the victory. We'll see what happens though. Yeah. So I'll be back probably at halftime, folks. So yeah, I'm rooting for the Magic though. So I'm gonna catch you guys a little bit later. Peace. Oh, my bad. Shout out to GD, man. Appreciate you, bro, with the $5 super chat.
Hey, I fought with your boy. Fought with your boy.
LeBron fans.
You said the media is just finding a way to separate themselves from the Lakers in preparation for LeBron's exit to the Cavs. Then they will cover the Cavs. Yo, that's actually, you're right, bro. You're actually right. You saw the play before it even developed. You're right, bro. That's what they're trying to do. I told y'all that's what they're going to do. When LeBron is done, I said it. Don't follow us. All of y'all Luka dick suckers, Stay over in LA. Don't follow us wherever we go. You're exactly right, GD. That's what they're doing. They're getting ready to flip on Luka. All you Laker fans talking about, oh, the Lakers we're so relevant. We got all these titles. And nobody cares. Folks, I'll catch you guys at halftime. Peace.